What's up, guys? Today on Lisa's Food Addiction, we are making homemade chicken pot pie soup. One of those comforting meals you just can't wait to get to after a long day. This soup is so savory and is filled with bright vegetables, tender chicken, and tons of flavor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking. First, we're going to grab some celery and a yellow onion. I already have my yellow onion diced here. Go ahead and dice your celery and place that in a bowl and set that to the side. Grab your favorite soup pot and we're going to crank up the heat to medium. Add in about 3 tablespoons of butter. Let that lovely butter melt and we're going to toss in our diced onion and celery. Give that a nice little stir, show it some love. Next, we're going to add in some salt and pepper. Give it an early start for some flavor and we're going to let that cook until tender. This should only take about 5 to 6 minutes, guys. Now we're going to add in some flour to coat our vegetables. This will help our chicken pot pie soup to thicken up as we cook it. We're just going to cook that raw flour taste out about 30 seconds to a minute of stirring. Once we have that jazz together, we're going to pour in some water to dissolve that flour we just added to start making our nice and creamy soup. Give that a good mix and grab your chicken bouillon base. For this recipe, I used roasted chicken bouillon base and I prefer that over pre-made stock or stock cubes simply because it tastes better. The flavor is better and you can control how much you want of it in your dish. Dollop a couple tablespoons in there and give it a nice swirl. Next, we're going to go in with some half and half to add some richness. If you don't have half and half, you can also use cream, milk, or substitute it with more stock. Give it a good mix and go ahead and grab your chicken breast, veggies, and cream of chicken. In the pot first, we'll add our cream of chicken soup. This is just another flavor booster, y'all, to make a really savory soup. And quick tip, if you're not a fan of the pieces of chicken in the cream of chicken soup, use a sifter or strainer to pick them out. I do it all the time and it definitely gets the job done. Add your mixed vegetables and your potatoes into the pot, and this next step, guys, is super important, okay? Season to your taste. I'll say that again. Season to your taste. I can't stress this enough, y'all. Make your food taste the way you want it to taste. You paid for it. If you want to dump the whole thing of salt in there, do you, boo. You might have high blood pressure, but at least you'll like it. If you don't want any salt, you want your food tasting fresh like a bottle of water, do you, boo. You paid for it. I went in with some thyme, poultry seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. To find this recipe with the exact measurements, please check out my blog, lisasfoodaddiction.com, where you'll find this chicken pot pie soup and more. Pop a lid on your soup and we're going to keep it warm on low heat. Next, we are going to prepare our pie crust. This is a pre-made pie crust. Like I said, very simple recipe. If you guys are enjoying cooking with me on today, I need you to pause this video right now and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell and like this video. Now that we have our pie crust rolled out, cut it into your desired shape. Feel free, guys, to cut your pie crust into whatever shape you desire. You can do heart-shaped cutouts, star cutouts. I chose to do this rectangular shape because I really wanted to be able to dunk my pie crust into my chicken pot pie soup. Grab 1 egg and 1 egg yolk and beat them together in a bowl. We're going to use this to brush onto our pie crust. And I just stuck a couple holes in the pie crust because that's what the box said to do. And we're going to put this on a baking pan and we'll bake these until golden brown. When they are done, go ahead and pull them out of the oven and brush them with melted butter. Sprinkle on a pinch of salt. And these were so good, y'all. They literally tasted like a Ritz cracker. Now it's time to plate this up. Grab a deep soup bowl and ladle in some of this chicken pot pie soup. This soup was amazing. So good, so flavorful, and most of all, so easy. Like this video, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this recipe. Homemade chicken pot pie soup. Shout out to all of my foodies and all of my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to cook with us, it's simple. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe so you do not miss out on a single recipe. I hope you guys give this recipe a try and I will see you in my next video. Bye!